Hello there, thanks for joining me. In today's video, I want to talk about fragrances and do a review about one of my favourite summer fragrances, Tom Ford Mandarino di Amalfi. I've had this for a couple of years now and I use it really when it's hot and as today in the UK it's really warm weather, so I'm wearing this today. Um, Okay, so let's start off with really kind of a presentation of of it. So as you can see, it's like a kind of the sky blue color kind of alludes to that it's kind of a light fragrance really for the hot weather, and the presentation is really beautiful. It's got kind of like a gold kind of sticker there with the name there, Mandarino di Amalfi. Okay, it comes in this box, a beautiful kind of like turquoise color. I've kind of used about 50%, over about 50% of it. I really love this fragrance. It smells really nice. Okay, so the spray's okay, not too bad. It kind of distributes the fragrance quite well there. I was doing a bit of research online and got some notes here for you. So basically, Mandarino di Amalfi, it was kind of unisex fragrance. It was created by, I can't pronounce a guy called Salis Becker, and it was released in 2014. Okay, so the first top notes are tarragon, spearmint, black currant, grapefruit, lemon and basil. The mid notes are black pepper, coriander, orange blossom, sage, seashore leaf and jasmine. And then the base notes are vetiver, amber, musk, civet and labdanum. Right. So I don't really know too much about the notes, to be honest. Some notes I can kind of pick out. With this fragrance, I've tried it. I've tried wearing it in the winter, and it doesn't really work well. And I think I know why. That's because when it's hot, it really brings out, kind of amplifies the smell. It is really a lovely fragrance. It is a bit on the pricey side. So kind of use it really only if it's like hot weather, because you don't really want it going to waste. I think it's one of my favorite fragrances, and when it comes, I kind of wear my fragrances in kind of different, basically depending on what the climate is like. So if it's hot weather, I'll wear something kind of like quite light, quite citrusy, maybe quite something which has got like lemon in it. And if it's cold weather, I like to wear more heavier fragrances, which will be carried out throughout the day. In terms of longevity, this kind of lasts. It depends really on. I found it really depends how much you apply. I mean, the more I apply, it kind of lasts longer. I mean, I managed to get 8 hours out of it, and then on some other times, I've only got about 2 or 3, 4 hours tops. So I think it really depends on kind of how hot it is and kind of how much you apply. I probably would buy it again when this is being used up. I really enjoy it. It's a bit on the pricey side, so you'd maybe have to kind of save up for it there. But I find with fragrances, I've had so many over the years, and some of the cheap fragrances you can get some real gems which are cheap, and then you can get some kind of like mediocre ones. And I found over the years, I've got like a collection of all mediocre kind of ones which I don't really particularly wear. I end up just kind of giving them away to my family and friends. So in that respect, I think it's nice to have a collection, like a small collection of high-end niche fragrances which you really enjoy wearing, because then you'll enjoy it. It's kind of inoffensive. It's kind of like, I'd say, like a crowd pleaser. I was complimented on it once. I was actually at a training event at work, and I was standing in the queue, and one of my colleagues, she said, "Oh, what's that nice smell?" And she looked at me and said, "Oh, it's you." And she asked me kind of what I was wearing. And then the cashier as well, she kind of picked up on it. And my wife and some of the colleagues kind of really love this. It works really well on men, and some women. I think women will like this as well because because of the nature of the kind of citrusy notes in it. So that's it really, just a kind of quick review. It's just really one of my interests. I know my channel is really kind of education based, but I thought just a bit of fun, something else, talk about something else today. If you would like to kind of buy this, please have in my description. Click on the link in the description, and you can get it for a bit cheaper than what the department stores sell it for. I think this is a couple of years ago. I think I paid about £230 in that region. So you can get it a little bit cheaper. So when this kind of runs out, I'm going to buy it from there. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you hope you're well, and enjoy the sun whilst we've got the good weather here in England. And if you're not in the UK, again, wherever you are, have a good day, and we'll speak soon. Okay, bye bye.